Namaste, good morning. My appeal to the Prime Minister of India. Mr. Prime Minister, I appealed to you about a month back about how the country is on fire and how the whole administration is in a mess. You should have the magnanimity as a Prime Minister of this country to accept when something is going wrong and not put the blame on everyone else, in which case you should not be sitting in that seat of power. I was one of your first supporters, okay, but today I realized I made the biggest mistake of even having any faith in you. Your party spokespersons, many of them, are still full of arrogance. There is no point in putting the media in favor of yourself as if nothing is going wrong. You should realize if you are you call yourself a Hindu, everything, and that you are a believer of God, in which case your conscience is your God. And you should accept your mistakes. You are sitting and fighting with Mamta, the CM of West Bengal, with everybody. It is not good. You are the Prime Minister of this country. You have a duty towards us. You have a duty towards its people. What is it? It's very petty for a Prime Minister to sit and fight with chief ministers, threatening this, that. This is not the time for all this threat and all these things. The economy is in a mess. Please open up. I've been writing letters to you from 2014, not today. The economy was in a mess right then itself. Your biggest mistake was, I was for the demonetization and I am for taxes but not the GST. But when we have goofed up, it is humane for us to accept that this has gone wrong and we have to see how we can rectify it. But not sit and say, no, what I've done is right and everything that I do is right. That is not the attitude. You're playing with the lives of 1.38 billion people. You're answerable to 1.38 billion people, though not many of us have voted for you, okay? But still, because you are the Prime Minister of this country. Mr. Prime Minister, the Adani Group's shares last few days has just went bubble. This is what I've been writing to you. This is what I've been talking in my videos. That the Reliance and the Adani, how they alone can make billions of profit in this last 1 year when the entire business community in the country is suffering. It's not just in our country, world over. Many of the businesses are in a financial mess. And here alone, our stock markets are running, though in COVID times. This question also I asked you last year, that what is so special about the stock market, okay, and how the manipulations take place. If there is a God, and I believe there is a force above us, that force will take care of all these corrupt corporates. It will destroy those people who have cheated this country, who have cheated the banks of this country. Here we people ask for loans, we don't get. The MSMEs are crying. The MSMEs are bleeding. But your finance minister has no time and she's full of arrogance. She has to accept. If she doesn't, she is not an elected representative. She is only a nominated representative. That could be for so many reasons. Okay? It's not as if we don't know the economy. It is just simple logic. 10 plus 10 is 20, and if you are spending 15 rupees, then 5 rupees is their balance. But if 10 plus 10 is our revenue, and if you are spending 25 rupees, we are minus 5. Okay, this is simple logic. We need not, every Indian citizen need not know macroeconomics, microeconomics, and blah blah and blue. Okay, here in Tamil Nadu, the government has been elected. People have elected the DMK government. People in Kerala have elected the Communist Party. People in West Bengal have elected the TNC. Okay, and then the tamasha is going on in Pondicherry as usual because your party is there, and again tamasha is over in Assam. Okay, so who are your people to say that we will dismiss this government within even not in 2 months of being elected? Is that not arrogance? Is that not what do you all think? You people think that you can threaten every time the parties over here? There are good and bad people in politics. Every party has got its black sheep. Your party also has. The reason why I attack only the BJP is you people spoke about Swatch. You people spoke about cleaning corruption. So I expected a lot from you. So I have every right to question you. I do agree. All political parties today in the country are corrupt, have made the wrong black money, everybody has done. But I expected from you some performance. But you have failed us miserably, miserably. Don't expect all of us to be jalras for you. When we are talking, I especially, if there's something good in you, I will say you're good. When there's something bad in you, I'll say it is bad. Don't think that you are the authorities and everything about Hinduism or anything. You are talking about Hindutva. I am talking about being a good Indian. Okay? Religion is not going to put my food. Caste is not going to give me my food. Language is not going to give me my food. I have to work to get my food. So, Mr. Prime Minister, the banks are not giving any loans to the small traders, to the lower, any small businesses, to the MSMEs and blah and blah and blue. Okay? But you are closing your eyes and your finance minister is thinking everything is rosy. I am very happy. I don't know this finance minister of Tamil Nadu, but at least he is giving it back to your finance minister who is full of arrogance. Accept. We have failed. We will all work together to revive the economy. But you people are sitting in some cloud nine and thinking that everything is going hori-dory. No. You're not a practical prime minister. You're a big egoist. I'm sorry if I have to say these things, and I'm not saying this because I hate you or something. No. I want this country to do well. I want my country to do well. As much as you are a prime minister, I am a citizen of this country. I have every right to think that my country should do well. And it is my right to tell you when you're doing something wrong. Don't think that by putting cases on us or threatening us that you can shut our mouth. No. Shutting our mouth if I'm doing something wrong, yes. But when the economy is being messed up by your administration, I have every right to tell you that because I'm part of this country. Mr. Prime Minister, don't tell me you didn't know that there was a second wave coming. I warned you in my YouTubes. If your intelligence didn't tell you that, I'm sorry. I kept telling, do we need this 2020, 2021 elections? No, we didn't need. That is not the priority. But you kept running up and down for your election meetings. And today you're talking that as though you are feeling sorry for the people. No. You're only bothered about your own power gains. I'm sorry, Mr. Prime Minister. My God is asking me to speak. My God is telling me to tell you. You want to listen, fine. You don't want to listen also. I am least bit bothered. Because the natural force will take its own decision soon. Things are in a mess. Businesses are in a mess. You are only bothered about the Ambanis and Adanis, the crooks, the corporate crooks. I am sorry I have to use this word. I know what they were. In 1969, I was a princess myself. Okay, but I know what these Adanis and Ambanis were then. That doesn't mean that, okay, people shouldn't come up in life. Yes, there are people who work hard and come up. But these are corporate crooks supported by politicians and politicians' ill-gotten money. and you know it. Your conscience will tell you. As much as you went Fadani to Australia with the SBI chairman to support them for a loan, how many of us commoners get this support from you? We don't want any free support. We will work for it. But your banks are not performing. They are not giving loans for the real needy. The country is crashing. Economically, we have crashed. You might close your eyes. Your finance minister might close the eyes, but not us. As I said in my first appeal, God will come. God will descend. God will send somebody. Please don't come to that point. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. I hope you will open your eyes and accept the realities of the economy in this country. Namaste. Swatantra Party and GITA team.